Welcome, everybody, to the Granite City Community Unit School District Number 9 Board of Education meeting for Tuesday, January 14th, 2025, our first of the new year. Can we get our roll call and declaration of quorum?
Finney, here. Bradley, here. Silva,
Here.
Curran,
Here.
Stacy,
Here.
Noble,
Here.
Linneman,
Here.
and Wisconsin. Here.
All righty. And if everybody would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by an invocation by Pastor Eddie Bradley with Life Point Church.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, as we gather here for this school board meeting, we begin with our hearts full of gratitude for the opportunity to serve our community, teachers, students, and their families. We acknowledge your presence among us and thank you for guiding us in our mission to provide nurturing and educational excellence. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 teaches us to trust in the Lord with all of our hearts and lean not on our own understanding, and in all of our ways acknowledge you, and you will make our paths straight. We dedicate this meeting to you. We ask for your blessings on it. May all we do bring glory and honor to you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Up next, we have public comment. I don't believe we have anything. Make sure there's anything out there. Okay. And then, if I could, I would like to call Coach Amy Pennell Davis, Assistant Coach Regina Bright, and Captain Haley Wise up to the front, please. With my microphone here. Hello, hello. Well, I guess I'll kick this off with the Board of Education and the administration. Would like to recognize Granite City High School debate coach Amy Pennell Davis, who was named the Southern Illinois Debate League Championships 2024 Coach of the Year. Thank you for your countless time and hard work that was granted every student. That granted every student the opportunity to participate in debate these past few years, giving them the confidence to find their purpose. Your influence will continue to ripple through the lives of your students, helping them to become not just better debaters, but better people. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And actually, Haley, would you like to say a few words?
First, I would like to thank the board for letting me speak here today, and then also thank them for letting me stand here to honor Ms. Pennell Davis. This year's Debate Coach of the Award has been dedicated to Amy Pennell, the debate coach at Granite City High School who has devoted her time to ensuring that high schoolers have the opportunity to participate in an activity that allows their voices to be heard. Her devotion to support debate has granted students the chance to fall in love with everything debate has to offer, and has changed countless young lives in the process. Amy Pennell is a coach who believes in every single one of her students, and through her work has permitted students to believe in themselves the way she believes in all of them. The past few years that she has coached at Granite City High School, whether it has been helping students prep cases, driving students to tournaments, or simply just offering words of encouragement, she has been there every step of the way. Her selflessness, dedication, and unwavering belief in her students have left an unerasable mark on the Granite City High School debate team and the broader debate community. Her contributions to the debate community extend beyond the walls of Granite City High School. She has become a true friend to other coaches and a symbol of what it means to lead with heart and purpose in this space. The lives she has touched are richer, fuller, and more capable thanks to the care and guidance that she has given them. Every young debater can always count on Amy Pennell to celebrate their accomplishments and the courage it takes to showcase their talents. Amy Pennell has not only been a debate coach to everyone around her, but a friend, a teacher, and a mentor. It doesn't matter if you are her debater, her opponent, her friend, or a stranger. You can always count on her to show the same level of compassion and kindness. She has made countless dreams come true and has encouraged so many to live their lives in their truest form. Amy Minnell has not just taught every student how to debate, she has also taught them to lead a fulfilling life to their heart's desires and to show compassion for the world. And while anyone can teach academics, it takes a very special person to teach our children to not just grow, but to be able to love and appreciate the world that they grow in. She has cultivated a nurturing environment where students feel seen, heard, and valued for who they are. Her leadership goes beyond the fundamentals of argumentation and rhetoric. It is about instilling confidence, teaching perseverance, and fostering a sense of belonging that they can bring with them into life and not just their tournaments. So, we thank her for everything that she has done for not only her students, but for high school debate as a whole. She has been able to give opportunities in so many ways to so many kids. Thank you, Amy Pinnell, for granting every student the opportunity to participate in debate. Thank you for believing in every single one of your students. And thank you for teaching all of us that we all have a purpose in life, and that we are all capable of so much more than what we believe ourselves to be. And finally, thank you for everything you have done. You are an inspiration to us all to live a life filled with helping others and promoting kindness.
Thank you very much, Haley. I'm going to hand you that award right there. And Regina, would you like to sing? Okay, good. Well, thank you. And again, our 2024 Coach of the Year, Amy Pinnell Davis.
Thank you, guys.
Scoot over to this side a little bit and we'll get some photos.
Congratulations. Yep.
All right, next up, could I have Mr. McChristian and Ms. Petrillo? Students, if I mispronounce your name, I apologize up front. I'll call up the students after I read this. The Granite City School District Number 9 Board of Education and Administration would like to recognize the following students named the 24-25 Illinois State Scholars for their outstanding academic achievement, as announced by the Illinois Student Assistance Commission. So as I call your name, if you'll just come on up. Trenton Klutz. Lily Rose Cockram. Molly. Is she not here? Oh, there she is. Molly Hang. Bailey Hanks. Reese Kaminsky. Elijah Kolb. Savannah Kajawa. I guess Savannah's not here. She didn't hear me butcher her name. Cleason Miranda Gomez. Dave Patel. Evan Peters. Noel Ritchie. Emily Saggio. Fred Sansucci. Did I get that? Was I Faith Teets. Noah Vickery. And Emma Wing. You guys want to say something? I know somebody wants to say something.
We're just really, really proud of these kids, and just a little explanation of what Illinois State Scholars are. It's a recognition of being in the top half of their class at the end of 6 semesters of high school in combination of how they perform on state testing. And so these are our top performers, and it typically is the top 10% of kids in the state of Illinois. So we are very, very proud of our warriors here.
That's a lot of people.
In the middle here.
Got to get a picture. Yeah. Two lines, squish in. Short people in the front. There you go. Put Mr. Trilla right up front.
I don't want to be in that.
Congratulations.
Stand up, we want to see ya. This is just as much your award as it is theirs. I can't see what's going on.
Yeah. It's photo bomb. Call them early. Thanks for hanging around, everybody, and seeing the fun stuff. But if you would like to leave, you're more than welcome to. But we'd love for you to stay and see how all this stuff runs.
Please. No, really, you're welcome to stay.
Congratulations, Ms. Pinnell. Congratulations, students. Wonderful job.
That is a great, great honor.
And then there's Chris.
Look at that. Oh, my gosh. But it's good, though, because look, all of our kids, everybody was still being put in here.
What?
We were able to sit everybody in here.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Yeah, not having to move it out, keep them in the hallway.
We wouldn't have been able to. It would have been, parents would have been standing side to side. Yeah, this is good. And we had all but 2 students. And with the way sickness is going around right now.
Yeah. Yeah, ran through the light. 4 weeks ago, there were just all these people out sick.
Yeah.
Let them finish up.
I think only butchered.
All right, let's take a drink and then we'll get going.
There was somebody with here.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, we'll go ahead and move on with Section 5, the minutes. And can I get a motion for the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of the Board of Education held on December 10th, 2024?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, and I guess roll call.
Bradley. Aye. Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogel.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Benny, aye.
Okay. Number 6 is consent agenda, which contains those items that are repetitive and routine in nature. Any member may make a motion to approve the consent agenda or request that any of the items be moved to Section 7 for individual discussion and consideration. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second, and for discussion, would you like to?
Yes, I'd just like to thank Reliqueys Farm for donating 30 pumpkins to the Granite City High School for Miss Ritchie. They did a painting contest throughout the high school, so we just appreciate all the things that Reliqueys Farm does for our district. And then also, Prather held a camp out, and they did that for students that had received an incentive for perfect attendance for a month. And so a few people weren't able to be there. The Irwin family and Mr. Pat Harris were invited. Since they weren't able to come, they gave a monetary donation that pretty much paid for everything that was provided at the camp out. And just so everybody's aware, it was a camp out inside the gymnasium. It was not outside, and it was a great
On a
event that
blanket.
Prather held on. So it was really good. I was wondering when I got the invite, are we really going to be outside in December? But it was inside, so it was great. So thank you.
Yep. All righty. Yeah, go ahead and do the roll call.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogel.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Benny, aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Okay. 8A, retirements and resignations.
Yes, it's recommended the following retirements and resignations listed below and on the GCSD9 website be accepted.
So moved. Second.
Okay. Roll call.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogel.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Benny, aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Okay. 8B, requests for leaves of absence.
It's recommended the following requests for leaves of absences listed below and on the district website be approved.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Roll call.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogel.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Benny, aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye. Okay. 8C, requests for extensions to leaves of absence.
It's recommended the following requests for extensions to leaves of absence be listed below and on the district website be approved.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Knogel.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Benny, aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
8D, extracurricular recommendations for the 24-25 school year.
You've received detailed information about this item. The administration is prepared to make recommendations or hold for discussion in executive session. The GCSD9 administration is recommending the following extracurricular assignments for the 24-25 school year listed below and on the district website be approved.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Linneman.
Aye.
Benny, aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogel.
Aye.
Okay. 8E, employee termination.
You've received detailed information about this item. The administration is prepared to make recommendations or hold for discussion in executive session. We are recommending the termination of Tyra Jackson. Approval is recommended.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Benny, aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogel.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Okay. 8F, employee termination 2.
You've received detailed information about this item. The administration is prepared to make recommendations or hold for discussion in executive session. We are recommending the termination of Renee Widener.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogel.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Benny, aye.
8G1, employment of 5 4-hour union cafe workers for the 24-25 school year.
You've received detailed information about this item, and the administration is prepared to make recommendations or hold for discussion in executive session. The GCSD9 Administration and Interview Committee consisting of Dr. Adam Garrett, Executive Director of Human Resources, Chris McCullough, Food Service Supervisor, and Lisa Cockram, Human Resource Specialist, are recommending the employment of the following candidates as 4-hour union cafe workers for the 24-25 school year. Kelsey Orosamina, thank you. Taylor Campbell, Alyssa Joaquin, Joaquin, Kristen Clear, and Brandy Webb. Approval is recommended.
So moved.
I had a lot of help.
Did you get a second? Okay, roll call.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Noble.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Vinnie. Aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Okay, 10A, the Cartwheel Services Agreement.
The GCSD9 administration is recommending enter into a contractual service with Cartwheel to provide additional counseling service to district students in conjunction with GCSD9 social workers. Students are referred to GCSD9 by GCSD9 social workers on a 7 to 10 day turnaround time for services and have access to Cartwheel data to help monitor progress in district. Cartwheel services include licensed counselors to provide a one-to-one evidence-based therapy, psychiatric evaluations, medication management, and wraparound services for families, as well as a variety of bilingual counselors that cover 15 languages. Cartwheel services are provided remotely from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., as well as weekends through summer months. A trial contractual period recommended to run from February 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026. That includes up to 75 student referrals, grades pre-K through 12, for $37,500 to be paid with local funds. Approval is recommended.
So moved.
Second.
Okay,
I do have a question.
discussion, yeah, go ahead.
So within this time frame, what if we go over the 75? Do we have to go back and we just ask them for? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Just personally, I really like that it offers the 15 languages. Just
Yeah.
that is a really great part
That
of
was
this
impressive.
service.
okay, roll call.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Noble.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Vinnie. Aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Okay. 10B, GCHS 6th-hour assignments, spring semester 2025.
The GCSD9 administration requests the approval of the following 6-hour assignments for the spring semester at Granite City High School: Chris Harrison and Vince Lorette.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Roll call.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Noble.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Vinnie. Aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Okay. 10C, event worker pay proposal.
The GCSD9 administration is requesting the following event worker proposal. Current pay for workers at Granite City High School school events is $37.50 per event. These events range from football games, basketball games, tournaments, dances, etc. We would like to suggest raising pay to $40 per event. As it stands, event workers are paid $37.50 to work a JV and varsity basketball game. That takes place on the same night. Technically, these are two separate events, and we are asking for event workers to receive $80 for working both events. It is difficult finding event workers, and we're hoping that by increasing the pay, that this will allow us to have more staff for bigger events. If approved, we would like this to start to take place on January 1st. Approval is recommended.
So moved. Second.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Would that be for away also? That person would travel to an away game?
This would be for our home event
Only
workers.
home?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other discussion? Okay, roll call.
Stacy.
Aye.
Noble.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Vinnie. Aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye. And 10D, Vision 2030 resolution. Let me know if you need me to take it.
I brought the cheaters for this one. The GCSD Board of Education Administration requests approval for the following Vision 2030 resolution. Illinois Vision 2030, whereas public education plays a defining role in ensuring equal opportunity for children in Illinois and throughout the United States, and whereas it is our collective duty to ensure that every student, regardless of their demographic or geographic identity, has equal access to a quality public education, and whereas we believe that strides need to be proactively made to face challenges and continually improve our public education system, and whereas there have been three areas identified as an integral in improving our public education system: future-focused learning, shared accountability, and predictable funding. And whereas future-focused learning should address promoting future-driven skills that allow for more college and career exploration, enhancing student safety and well-being, attracting and retaining high-quality and diverse educator pipeline, and promoting curriculum and instructional flexibility to meet the unique needs of local communities. And whereas shared accountability should address reforming the Illinois assessment system to be a timely and useful measure of student proficiency and growth over time, reforming the current accountability system to provide local flexibility for identifying educators that create a more holistic view of student success, and reforming the mandate process to ensure implementation procedures that promote flexibility and local district decision-making. And whereas predictable funding should address protecting the integrity and funding of evidence-based finding formula, strengthening public education through pension reforms, and establishing an equitable funding source for capital and safety needs. And whereas it is imperative that any education improvement proposal for comprehensive change must be developed and supported by not only the education community, but its collaboration with families, communities, business, and others whose priorities reflect the best interest of the students. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the GCSD9 Board of Education joins with the Illinois Association of School Administrators, Illinois Association of School Boards, Illinois Principals Association, Illinois Association of School Business Officials, Illinois Association of Regional Superintendents of Schools, Superintendents Commissions for the Study of Demographic and Diversity, Illinois Alliance of Special Education Administrators, and the Association of Illinois Rural and Small Schools in supporting the Vision 2030 Education Improvement Policy. And be it further resolved that the GCSD9 Board of Education urges the Illinois General Assembly to approve the necessary legislative changes to implement the recommendations under the three-pillar of education improvement as contained in the Vision 2030 policy. Approval is recommended.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
I was getting that one.
You know, I don't know if Facebook got that. You better read it again. Oh.
One more time.
Roll call.
Knogle.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Benny. Aye. Bradley. Aye. Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
All right. 10E, the GCHS baseball field.
The GCSD9 administration is requesting approval for the new turf baseball field at a cost of $2,467,000 through ATG. The project includes reorienting the field by 180 degrees and constructing a bullpen with 4 pitching rubbers, new dugouts, a press room, and storage facilities. Additionally, the project will feature 100-seat elevated bleacher system with flip-down seats designed at an angled frame for optimal viewing. The new baseball field represents the final steps in completing the sports complex with the budget established by the Director of Finance and Superintendent of Schools. Approval is recommended.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
I do have some questions. I noticed that there is a concession stand on the building there. Is that where they're going to buy tickets to go into like the baseball field?
Time. In that parking lot, we'll have like a little ticket booth there, so they'll come from the parking lot into the complex. Where that concession stand or that little building between there is shown, that's a little smaller than what we're looking at. I was in contact with a contractor, a local contractor, on getting some pricing on a larger concession stand with locker rooms. So that will come later down the road once we get some prices finalized and figure out exactly how our layout's going to be.
Okay.
And once we get some pricing.
And that brings another question. Do we ever have, like, say, a soccer game and a baseball game going on at the same time?
You could.
You could. And
Yeah.
so they
You
could
could
buy
have a-
tickets either at the front, the main entrance, what we have now, or at the little ticket booth to
Yes.
get in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering about that because with the parking lot being bigger, that's going to be awesome for people.
Yeah, and what that will do, that will increase the parking for the softball field, so that baseball field parking that's across from Emo's, that's going to get destroyed during all of this construction. So we're looking at squaring it up, maybe leaving that just for busing, and then have the parents and spectators all go to the parking lot. That will be Coolidge's parking lot. It will just be an extension.
Great.
It will
Great.
open up an entrance for all of our events.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's-
think of
I that's
graduation, we
nice.
don't necessarily all have to come in one location now. We could have people sitting in other gates
Both
and have
sides,
different
yeah.
things and come in different ways, because people are currently having to walk all the way around. I know people park in that lot right now and have to walk all the way around for the football and soccer games.
Right.
So those are the things we could look at with
Yeah.
this, definitely.
That's awesome.
This price just includes what's in the picture as far as the concrete shown, the bullpen, and the field itself. Our lighting, we're still in discussion with the lighting contractor and through ATG, through their contractor. But one thing we're looking at is to get the same type of LED lighting that is on all of our other fields and get that 25-year guarantee from Musco. So we're still in negotiation with them to try to pin down a price. So we'll probably come at a later time with that, because the lights that's on the cell tower, we're wanting to abandon those in place. We don't even want to use those anymore. We want to utilize the poles we have and try to redesign the lighting that we have existing.
Okay, great. And this is going to finish up the security out there for all of our grounds. And these fields are used by Coolidge and high school every day for PE.
Every day.
As well, so it's not just for baseball.
Yep, every day.
Right, perfect. Great, I just wanted to clarify that. Wonderful.
So just to clarify, the only thing that we're looking at beyond this right now are a concession stand,
Concession
And
stand,
lighting.
locker room, lighting, and that parking lot extension.
parking lot. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
There will be, we're looking at, depending on how much fencing, once we get this complex fenced in, we're looking at replacing the fence that is behind the bleachers on the football field, parallel to Failing Road, replacing all that with black fabric to make everything match. So once
Okay.
we're completed with this, we're done at the high school.
Okay.
Eric,
there a
what's the timeline? I'm sorry,
I was
Erica.
just about to ask.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
Hoping
timeline?
sometime in October.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
October, November, somewhere in there.
Completion or beginning or both?
Completion.
wow.
We're looking to start demo, we'll do the demo in-house as far as the old seating, the old dugouts. We'd like to start that during the baseball season. We're in talks with the baseball coach and the athletic director on that to see how soon we can get in there and start our demo,
It's at the
because we're
end.
looking at June 1st to have the contractor in there starting this project.
Wow.
And those are discussions we've been
Yeah.
having with Coach Smalley and AD Mode, so talking about those different timelines, trying to figure all that out.
Perfect, good. Good things are
Okay.
happening.
Roll call?
Yeah.
Linneman.
Aye.
Benny. Aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogle. Aye.
All right. You can be loud about it.
Yay.
There we go.
I was going to say, I see Coach Smalley back there smiling, so. I
saw the hands go
It
up.
can't be imagined.
10F, the Curriculum Committee Report.
Yes, the GCSD9 Curriculum Committee held a meeting on December 13th, 2024. The committee understands that they cannot hire additional staff, nor can they implement new programs without board approval. You have received the report about the agenda below and all the notes from the Curriculum Committee in a previous update. The committee has agreed on all the items and requests board approval. Approval is recommended.
Do we need to approve a report, or we just take the report?
Say that again.
We need to approve a report, or we just?
So you need to approve, so.
Approve the recommendations
Approve
within.
the recommendation.
Yeah.
recommendations.
Yep.
Yeah.
So moved. Second.
Okay, any discussion?
I just want to say, this is like 20 years in the making. We have been on a 5-point scale that's been so disorienting to students when they're trying to get into colleges, when everybody else is on a 4-point scale. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the curriculum committee. Thank you, Kristen, and all the administrators of the high school. Fantastic job. I'm so excited. My son, who graduated 22 years ago, said, "Thank you, Mom, finally, they changed it." So excellent job, one and all. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All righty. Roll call.
Benny. Aye. Bradley.
Aye.
Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogle. Aye. Linneman.
Aye.
Okay. And then, 11-1A, Freedom of Information Act requests.
Yes, we received one request, and it was handled by administration.
Okay. And 11-1B, our GCSD9 Student Board Member Report by GCHS Senior Lily Rose Cockrum.
All right. Hello, I'm Lily Rose. I'm the student board member for this year. And I'm a senior at Granite City High School, and I asked my fellow seniors this year what their future plans were for their graduating class. And this is just the statistics I got back and a cumulative report of what it is. So this is our first statistic. This is what the senior class decided what they're going to be doing after graduation. As you can see, the leading thing was a four-year university, and the ending was military and community college as the last place, but overall we have a nice full round. That's the end of that section. On to our next one. Psychology and health profession was the obvious leading. We have some cool ones in the end. Archaeology was very interesting. Music is cool. Teaching, because we're a school board. There's some cool ones, yeah. Yeah, very interesting. In-state is definitely more than out-of-state, which I guess because Illinois is cool. We like Illinois. Most people have applied, then not have applied, which I'm guessing is probably the people who were not going to college. And have not been accepted. If you did not apply, you were not accepted. So they kind of go hand in hand. So you kind of could expect that one. Scholarships. People really did not apply to scholarships, which I'm not too sad about because that's more money for me. But you probably should apply because they do make it easier. But I'm not too sad about that one.
Guidance counselors need to hear that.
Receiving and not receiving. I guess the people who did end up applying were receiving them, which is very nice. There you go. Dorm and commuting. I think this one's pretty interesting. If you're in state, I guess they want to stay on dorm to get a sense of independence rather than fully leaving. So commuting, dorming, interesting. This one's kind of hard to understand. The schools that have applied, 0 is people who either have not applied to college or not planning to go to college, and 1, 2, and 3. 3 is 3+, so if there's more than 3 colleges. And each dot represents 10%. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I think this is our last slide for college. The leading minors were business, I think just business. But there's some interesting ones as well on here. Paramedic, interior design, psychology. Psychology is really interesting. I'm taking a class like that right now this semester, and I really enjoy it, so I definitely understand why you would minor in that. So it's pretty interesting. Art, always cool. Wish I could draw, but there you go. Some cool ones, yeah. That is the ending section of the university portion, and we are transitioning into trade school. The major one was electricity. I mean, there's some other ones, but I guess culinary arts and electricity were definitely the major ones, which is, we need lighting, so fair enough. Welding as well. Well, yeah. Paralegal is very interesting. I could definitely see cosmetology, paralegal, very cool. The ending section of trade school onto military. The leading was Air Force. My dad was in the Air Force, so I definitely agree with that. Army was second, and then Marine Corps and Coast Guard were last place, with Navy somewhere in the middle. I tried color coding, not great. Active duty was definitely, I expected that. It's like more of it's a full-time career that way. Reserve, we had one person do reserve, so not as quite as popular. The job portion. Most people do not have a job lined up, and I'm one of those, sadly. You should probably work while you go to school. Makes more money that way, so I probably should apply somewhere. Don't know. The written responses was the most creative portion for me, so that's like where I had the most fun with it. This is what, I had a survey and people had a short paragraph written response, and the words that were the most used in that I filtered, and these were the first 6 words that came up, so they're the most used. And I made them kind of match the word, like scared's a little scared, why it's typing out, so. But yeah, that's what people are mostly feeling right now. And these were, I had everyone submit about 1 or 2 sentences of what they learned in high school, and I have 2 slides of these. And I'm going to read a couple that were my favorite, but these were definitely the ones that stick out of me out of the 107 we received. So, give me a second. Sorry. Okay, so life is not always easy. Be nice to teachers, they help. And they're trying to butter you guys up, obviously. Don't know about that. I'm joking. I think they'd appreciate that. Do not be someone you're not. You'll find friends regardless, which I think is definitely true. I think it's nice everyone is so positive, which I was not expecting. I'm glad everyone's looking forward to their future and what they've learned. So that's really nice. Those are some nice ones, I thought. They are. I'm really glad people put the time and effort into truly responding fully and nice. It was nice. This is our last slide of information. If you really look for it, you'll find kind people are truly all around. Do the things you enjoy, you choose your present and future, so choose something that makes you happy, choose peace. And they're all, yeah. That was the last of the 12 that I chose out of the 107 responses we received.
Have you shared this information back?
I have not reshared it again. Yeah. There's one more slide.
Good for the juniors.
I have an ending slide. And that's my conclusion. Thank you so much, guys.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, up next we have 11-1C, our Illinois Association of School Board IASB Liaison Report with Board Treasurer Linda Knoble.
Well, the most current thing that will be coming up is the end of February. They will have a district, what they call the programs that they offer for all of the liaisons. That's what I will be going to, and hopefully maybe taking another person with me. But I learn a lot going there, and I like to share it when I come back. So thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cooper.
All right, thank you very much.
Good. You're my buddy.
Next, we do need to enter executive session tonight. The exceptions are noted under 5 ILCS 120/2 open meetings. First will be under 2C1, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the school body. And 2C2, the collective bargaining matters between the public body and its employees or their representatives. Do we have a motion to enter executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Vinny, aye. Bradley. Aye. Silva.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Stacy.
Aye.
Knogle.
Aye.
Linneman.
Aye.
Okay.
44.
Yep.